If you like my videos, don't forget to follow me on social media to keep up to date with all the latest news regarding my channel and my content. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe below or at the end of the video. Credit scenes have been a staple and a trademark of the Marvel Cinematic Universe since the very first movie, Iron Man, back in 2008. Some credit scenes serve to further the story of the movie they're attached to or to the greater universe itself. Some are precursors to the following movies, some are scenes taken directly from following movies, and some are nothing but mini gags designed to put a nice little footnote to the end of any given movie. With Avengers Infinity War being plugged as the final chapter in this decade-long journey, regardless of the fact that there's certainly more movies down the line. I mean, Ant-Man and the Wasp is coming out in only like 2 months' time, so there's that. But regardless of that, one of the biggest questions most fans had going into Infinity War was whether it would include any credit scenes, and if it did, what they would mean for the future of the franchise. Before I continue with this video, I must put out an obvious spoiler warning for those who haven't seen the movie yet. As per the request of the filmmakers and Disney, I'm not putting spoilers out there for the sake of spoiling the movie for those who haven't seen it, but offering a commentary for those who have. If you haven't seen it, get out of here. What are you doing here? This is your final warning. If you're still here, then I just assume you've seen the movie and you're sticking around. If you haven't, once again, it's just, what are you doing? Let's get on with it. With Infinity War finally open in cinemas worldwide, we finally know that the movie includes one post-credit scene. But what was it all about? In this video, I aim to explain the meaning behind the movie's post-credit scene and what it means for the greater MCU. Let's get into it. We are of course treated to a short post-credit scene featuring Nick Fury and Maria Hill, the first time we've seen either of these characters since 2015's Avengers Age of Ultron. Driving through the streets of New York, Fury asks Hill, who was last seen working as an assistant to the Avengers, whether she had heard anything from Tony Stark since the recent alien invasion. Hill says that she hasn't, but she's received intel on a number of bogies flying over Wakanda, ones that she say are 10 times larger than anything seen flying over New York during the Chitauri invasion. As the city of New York falls into destruction around them, thanks to Thanos' galactic takeover, Fury realizes that the universe is in the most dire trouble that it's ever been in, calling it a Code Red. After a car comes crashing into theirs, Fury quickly jumps out and grabs a device from the back seat. Just before both he and Hill disappear into the void, just as half of humanity seems to have in the movie's final act, he's able to quickly press a button on the device. The device falls to the ground with the word "sending" flashing multiple times before a star insignia appears on the screen. If you happen to be wondering what on earth this insignia is all about, this is the insignia of Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel. Danvers is one of the most powerful heroes in the entire Marvel universe, often being called Marvel's mightiest Avenger. In the comics, Danvers is a skilled Air Force pilot and commander who finds herself with superhuman powers after an accident merges her DNA with that of Mar-Vell, a half-Kree alien superhero and the original Captain Marvel. Danvers spent most of her comic life between the late 1960s and early 2010s under the name Miss Marvel, after which point she assumed the mantle of Captain Marvel following the death of Mar-Vell. Marvel's website notes that Danvers' powers include flight, enhanced strength, durability, and the ability to shoot concussive energy bursts from her hands. So far, Danvers has yet to be seen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but this small scene works as a teaser for her debut in next year's Captain Marvel, due in cinemas in March 2019. The role of Danvers in the movie will be portrayed by Academy Award winner Brie Larson. Captain Marvel is said to take place in the 1990s, working as a prequel to most of the MCU so far in a previously unexplored period in the franchise. A Marvel press release provided the following synopsis for the movie. The story follows Carol Danvers as she becomes one of the universe's most powerful heroes when Earth is caught in the middle of a galactic war between two alien races. The movie will take influence from the classic Kree-Skrull War comic arc, in which an age-old war between two merciless alien empires finds its way to Earth. Captain Marvel is also set to feature both Nick Fury and Agent Phil Coulson during their earlier years working for S.H.I.E.L.D., who we assume will recruit Danvers to help in the fight against the alien invaders. The movie will mark Coulson's first appearance in a Marvel movie since 2012's The Avengers, and Fury's first major role in one of these movies since Captain America the Winter Soldier in 2014. It's also rumoured that we'll see how Fury lost his eye during the course of the movie. Captain Marvel will also see the return of Ronan, the Kree villain from the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, and will feature Jude Jude Law in the role of Mar-Vell. The end credits scene in Infinity War works twofold. Not only is it a nice nod to the upcoming Captain Marvel movie, but also ties into the currently untitled Avengers 4, which is set for release soon after Captain Marvel in April 2019, and is said to feature Danvers teaming up with the Avengers to finish off Thanos. This credit scene would explain how Danvers comes to team up with the Avengers, but it's going to be very interesting to see where she's been hiding all these years, and why Fury hasn't called upon her during any of the other dire times he needed the Avengers. I guess all will be revealed come the end of the Captain Marvel movie. This is going to require a whole lot of creative retconning on Marvel's behalf, but if anyone can pull it off, it's them. At least this short scene sheds some light on how everything will fit together, a question previously left up in the air. I must also mention that it's great to see Fury get a cameo in the post-credits of the 10-year celebration that is Infinity War. Given that he appeared in the very first post-credits in Iron Man, and he's really the man that started it all, it feels like we've come full circle. And that's what this movie is all about. If this is the first of my videos you've seen and you've enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, then please don't hesitate to hit that big old subscribe button up on your screen. And while you're feeling generous, don't forget to hit that like button down below. It does a great deal in getting my videos out there. Look guys, I hope I'll see you all again soon. Until next time, take care and I hope you have a marvelous day. Excelsior!